Hi, my name is Jamie Peterson and I am doing the topic of Head Start. What is Head Start, you might ask? Head Start is a new study for new learners. It makes it possible for lower income families to get the same educational opportunities for their preschool age children. If you grew up in a family that didn't have very much money financially, this would give you the opportunity to grow up with the same educational opportunities as all the other children. What are the problems with Head Start? It is underfunded and unequal. The percent of low-income 3 and 4-year-old children served in each state varies. In Washington, it is for households with more than 8 people, add 4,320 per additional person. This can be an issue for many people in our society these days who are struggling financially and they don't know what to do for their children. Because, of course, you want your children to grow up with the same opportunities as everybody else so that they can have a chance at a great life. Why is this a problem? It affects the new generation of learners. It also makes sure everybody gets this education they need to thrive later on in life. A major factor in how the preschoolers and children view education and how they are taught growing up could affect them later in life. One of the points that stuck out to me a lot was that it was a major factor in how the preschoolers and children view education. If they did not grow up with very much education, then they could potentially not try very hard in their studies growing up. They won't see educational as needed. Um, and also how they are taught growing up could affect them later because if you aren't taught how to learn when you're younger, it's going to be very hard for you to pick up on that. Like taking notes wise, having the information stored, memorized in your brain, kind of like when you first learn to add or subtract. These children are missing out. Solutions. So the Head Start program is awarded directly to public or private nonprofit organizations. You could have a public forum. You could bring it up and get people more knowledgeable on the subject of Head Start, tell them how important it is, and opportunities for people who need Head Start can have Head Start. Flyers at the schools. We could hand out more flyers to the parents of the preschoolers, and they might be able to donate money to it or see that they could use this as an opportunity for themselves. Rhetorical devices. You could use ethos, pathos, logos to get the message of how important Head Start is and why we need it. Give them statistics and just maybe even like a life story of somebody who has been involved in the Head Start program and how they are thriving today. Why this solution works. This can help the future generation in education. This is a prime opportunity to recommit to our nation's youngest and most vulnerable citizens. That was a quote from the Washington Post. Improve the academic performance of children as well as families who cannot afford education, as well as build connection between families. These are all important solutions. Alternate solutions would be cutting the program altogether. Another solution could be combining the program with another one. Why is the solution better than the alternatives? Because kids will have the opportunity to learn and have more options in their academic career. They may have to cut other things in each individual programs if they try to combine them. They won't have enough money for both of them, and then both programs might go down in the dust. And these are my sources. Thank you for listening.